You're listening to Jonesy's Jukebox on KLOS. That was Roxy Music, remake, remodel from their first album. Brilliant album. Then we had David Bowie's Ziggy Stardust, and we started off with the Smiths. Panic. It's Morrissey's birthday today. He's 60 today. And we're here with the... hold it. Pardon. We're here with the Idols. With Idols, not the Idols.
Whatever you want.
Okay.
Whatever you want.
Joe Talbot and Mark Bowen.
Hello.
Hi.
Have you met Morrissey?
Yeah.
What's he like?
I met him like a year ago, and he came to one of our Sex Pistols show when we played at the Greek a few years ago, and he's all right, you know. He's a singer, you know.
Oh, he's got an arrogance about him.
You know, he's great. I mean, a lot of people don't like him or his music. What do you think? You're not a fan?
I am, yeah.
Yeah.
Not of his solo stuff. Not that I don't like it. I just never listened.
Yeah.
But yeah, Smiths. I love it. Yeah.
He played last night. Johnny Marr played at a place in town.
We've been following him around.
Yeah,
He's
someone came and saw him in San Diego before we played. Yeah.
Doing the same circuit.
Yeah. I imagine he's playing bigger venues than we are there.
No.
Hey, come on now.
I don't think so. You're playing. Hang on. You're playing. Where are you playing?
We're playing a big one tonight, but the other ones have been smaller.
You're playing the Fonda.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the one he played last night was smaller. He played that little place. What was it? The one off of Coanga? It's like a little theatre.
Anson Ford Theatre.
Anson Ford. I think the Fonda's about the same.
I reckon he might be doing it for the kicks rather than the money, though.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Because he could feel like the bowl, couldn't he?
No, I don't think so.
Oh right.
No.
Oh. Little did I know.
People ain't interested in guitar players who become singers.
Ah.
You know, they want this. If it was Morrissey, yes. If it was the Smiths, yes. But when guitar players decide to go solo, I don't think they're that popular.
That's the very reason why I'm still in this band.
You should stay in the band too.
Yeah, that's it.
Actually, you're in the band because we're looking after you.
Yeah,
we're on a contract. It's nearly run out, mate.
So you guys are from Bristol?
Bristol and Belfast, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, by way of like, you know, normal moving about. I was born in Newport and all that stuff.
Well, how did you guys meet then?
Uni. Like we were DJs at a separate club nights, and we met at a mutual friends club night, and then just hit it off from there. Similar taste in music, similar propensities for fun.
Do you still live in Bristol or do you live in London?
Bowen he's living in Belfast at the moment, saved some money to move back to London, and the rest of us are in Bristol, yeah.
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 Do you know Nick Walker?
Nick Walker, yeah. Nick Walker.
He's a Bristol lad. He's a painter, you know, artist.
Yes. He does the stuff like with the I Heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got one on. Yeah. I know who Nick Walker is. Yeah.
He come up my house and painted something in my house.
Oh really?
The Mona Lisa. That's one of his things. It's the Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
Showing her ass.
Yeah.
A bottle.
Yeah. Where does he live now?
I think he still lives in Bristol.
Does he?
I don't know.
Because he's the one who done this. Oh, I won't
Yeah.
do this on air. He's the one who did the side of the pub that was by your house. He did that, like where it's like a stencil, someone painting the side of the pub.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does all that.
Yeah.
Nick Walker. Yeah.
Are you guys? Are you artistic?
I like to think I am. Do you know what I mean? My mum says I'm a good painter. No, yeah, I like painting and taking photos, but
You do all the artwork for our albums and stuff.
I do
like
that.
that.
do?
That's design rather than.
Yeah, but there's a creative input in there that's kind of like it's generative rather than like taking something else.
I think what it is a dangerous rhetoric behind saying you're a creative, isn't it? Because there's a whole world of people that are all creatives.
Oh,
now.
yeah.
You know
Well, they're the
what I mean?
wankers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, you can say wanker. Cool.
Yeah, wankers.
They're the wank. No, yeah. So I like doing stuff in my own time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I mean, we talk a lot about art. We're interested in art more than anything else. Food and art, basically.
What kind of grub do you like?
At the moment,
You don't take pictures of it and put it on Instagram, do you?
No.
Okay, good.
No, we don't. In fact, that's one of my peeves is people that get their phone out to eat.
I knew that would wind you up.
Eat the food. Ramen, it's big and
Noodles.
yeah. Ramen is on because we watched this film called Ramen Heads.
Yeah.
It's about this guy who's got
A film or a documentary?
It's a documentary.
Yeah.
And it's about this guy who's won best ramen in Japan like 3 years in a row.
6.
6 years in a row.
He won
He's
the sixth.
he's got to be kidding me. But honestly, watching it and the process he goes through and making the noodles and the broth and everything is stunning. And it really got us into, when you know how something's made that intricately, it makes you appreciate.
Yeah.
And like, so now we try and find good ramen.
Yeah.
I mean, beyond that, I mean, we just love food in general. Like, Bowen's an amazing cook.
I'm with you, man.
Yeah.
I'm a foodie.
I saw you had Brussels sprouts with you today.
I just had some, yeah.
I've got to say, America, that is one thing you do amazingly well. Like, I didn't know Brussels sprouts weren't just boiled to death once a year.
Yeah.
Because in the UK, we just we murder them at Christmas and then we don't like them. But here it's like, it's stunning.
There's a couple of good Elf, there's a lot of Elf stores in Los Angeles
Yeah.
that I go to all the time. Ear One's one of them, and Whole Foods and Trader Joe's, and there's a few other ones, PC Greens, and you get all you have to pay for it, but it's I'd rather do that than suffer later, you know.
Yeah.
Eating junk.
That's something we've learned a lot on tour. We're now like we make our own smoothies every day before the show and stuff like that because it keeps your mood a lot better.
Yeah.
Day in day out, you know.
It's a respect for the show as well. Do you know what I mean? We want to be good now.
Yeah.
So it's good. It's a good practice. As you know, like you party and you want to celebrate every night and have this cycle of having a good time, but it doesn't last.
Yeah.
Uppers or downers in the end.
Yeah. Do you? The only thing about ramen is it's very salty. Well, the cheap crap that you're buying already made and just hot water, that's crap, right?
Yeah. That's like pot noodles back home. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
like 10 gallons of salt in it.
Yeah, well, we, that like 24 or 12, at least 12-hour broth where everything's, they take a good bit of attention to it. I love it. I love it. Yeah.
I like talking about food.
I mean, I think it's that, because it's that real basic thing and it's, quite, you know what you're getting.
Yeah.
So you can tell when they've paid attention to each ingredient, separate out. Like a good marinated egg stands above a normal egg.
I like duck eggs. I love duck eggs. They're a lot bigger. Mm. And no one would know the difference if you give them a fried egg. No one would know the difference between a duck egg and a regular egg. People get freaked out, like, but what?
They're creamy, aren't they? They're just like...
it's supposed to be the yolk's richer.
Yeah.
Richer, that's it, yeah.
I believe they're better for you. Well, it all depends where you're getting the bleeding eggs from. If you're getting them out of them slaughterhouses, whatever it is, where the bleeding things don't even move.
Yeah.
I don't think that's too good for you.
There's a restaurant in London that does seagull eggs.
Seagull eggs?
Yeah.
Isn't that St. John's?
Yeah, St. John's, yeah.
Yeah, gull eggs.
What kind of restaurant is it?
It's like, they do like, it's head to toe cooking. So like, they use all the innards and like,
every part
offal and...
Of a seagull?
Oh, no. Maybe they would.
His beak?
They might do,
Got the beak?
But yeah, so they got offal, so they do like kidneys and kind of old school stuff like tripe and stuff like that. So yeah,
it's what's his name?
Fergus Henderson.
Yeah, he's a Michelin star chef, and he's got a book called Head to Toe.
Yeah.
The logo's like the whole pig, and the idea is you use everything. You don't let anything go to waste.
Yeah.
Anything of it.
Yeah.
I mean, you struggle with a seagull unless you made like quills out of the feathers.
Yeah, I mean, is there any meat on a seagull? I guess so. It's a bird, right? It's a big bird.
Probably
I
taste
imagine
a
it
bit
tastes
fishy.
rank.
Yeah.
But and also, they eat a lot of crap, seagulls.
Yeah.
So you're going to eat some of that, whatever they're eating.
A lot of children's ice cream in there. But like the thing about the gulls is in the UK, I don't know about here, you need you got to have a license to be able to get the eggs, and it's only in season once a year. So you've got about a 2-week window or something for gull eggs, and there's only about 15 people in the country that are allowed to get them. So they bring them, and like it's a delicacy. I don't know if it'll taste good. It might just be like not.
Oh, this is pleasant.
Yeah, but anyway, really interesting restaurant.
This is good talk. This is what I love talking about, just stuff that's got nothing to do with rock and roll.
Well, it's all important, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
What's
is.
your what are you into at the moment, food wise?
Oh man, well I have to watch it because I struggle with diabetes.
Oh right,
Not the one where you have to do insulin, but I've brought it on myself from
right.
eating rubbish, and so right now I'm just eating like protein, like salmon, a bit of bison, and mainly salads and vegetables.
Yeah.
Hence, it's all right.
I mean, California's we just driven through like Kansas. There wasn't much salad
Oh.
knocking about. So no,
You
now
ain't
we're in
getting-
California. We're like, oh, there is greens here.
Kansas. Oh man,
Yes, we've done a lot of
there's a lot of places like that in America though, where you just
yeah,
it's just fast food and that's it.
yeah,
Yeah.
You know.
yeah. We kind of got carried away with that one tour, and we all put on about 2 stone, and we're grey
Yeah.
and crying ourselves to sleep every night.
You've toured the States before? Have you been here
Yeah.
before?
Yeah, this is our 4th time here, but a 3rd tour.
So you've been going since 2000?
2009 was when we started.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started out and we did it for like 7 years. That typical getting paid with £50 and a crate of Carlsberg. There are other lagers available on the market, a lot better ones as well.
Oh, compared to the US?
Um,
Why is it stronger in England, beer, than it is here?
oh, I don't know. I thought the craft beer thing is like you get like 9% and it tastes nice, and then you end up plastered.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think
You should get Monster to sponsor you. And it's Monster.
Yeah.
I'll say that for my motocross career later on in life. Yeah, that stuff is strange. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we were talking about the difference in drinking culture here and here
I've
and
knocked
at
it on the head. I stopped drinking like 33 years ago.
really
Yeah.
sober 33 years.
I've been clean and sober, everything, 28 years.
Amazing.
And I actually haven't had a drink in like 33 years, but I fell off the wagon with something else,
Yeah,
28 years ago. But
yeah.
yeah, I had my share of bevies.
And you're not interested in ever kind of
No,
no.
because
That's great.
I go to a 12-step thing.
Ah, cool.
That
Great.
I've been doing that, and I do that pretty regularly. So
Amazing.
if I stop doing that, I mean, I would fall off the wagon eventually, because it's not about booze for me. It's about your head, what's in your head,
Yeah. Well, that's
Coupled with an allergy, when I do drink, I go, I can't stop.
Well, that's my problem. Is that I can't stop.
Yeah.
I don't understand. My brain doesn't process how to stop.
Does your personality change?
Yeah.
Do you get Larry?
I'm a bastard when I drink.
There we go.
Yeah. No, I'm not a good drinker. It doesn't suit me really.
Was your dad an alcoholic?
My mum was an alcoholic.
Yeah.
She drank herself to death. Really. She ended up having kidney failure and all that.
Yeah.
And she had a stroke before then. She was a heavy smoker as well, which didn't help, but she drank like a fish, like a bottle of rum a day.
Wow.
I didn't know. It was only until I became her carer that with my stepdad, that he told me that how much she drank, and it was.
So you didn't grow up with her then?
I did, yeah, but she hid it.
You didn't? Yeah, that's a common one.
I mean, she's pint-sized woman, she was. So I
Yeah.
don't know how she put it away, but she did.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's in the not that I don't want to blame. It's
No.
my responsibility, but there is definitely the addictive personality is definitely in my genes.
Yeah. Some have it, some don't. My
Yeah.
my mum didn't have it, but her 2 brothers were definitely alcoholic. You never know. It's the luck of the draw who gets
Yeah.
that genetics. But also very creative people as well.
Yeah. I mean, our guitarist Lee's 7.5 years sober now,
Yeah.
and it's a difference. Like we're both alcoholics, just in different ways. And
Yeah.
it's interesting. We help each other out, especially
Yeah.
on tour. Like I'm nowhere near as successful in sobriety as he is, but he's been amazing for me as an inspiration. But
That's
he
good.
had to. He's like you. He stopped. He went in the 12-step.
Yeah.
Work. 12 steps didn't work for him, I don't think. But he went to rehab, and then he's been great. It's a really good influence in my life.
Yeah.
And it's interesting seeing the differences, but we're both very addictive personalities. I've introduced coffee to him recently, and now
He's addicted to coffee.
Yeah, he's all right.
it's dangerous.
That's one of my weaknesses, but you know,
Oh, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I got to have something. Let's play some music.
Oh yeah, we are here for that.
We're going to play Colossus. I've been playing this one a few times,
Thank you very much.
and we're here. We're here with IDLES, Joe Talbot and Mark Bowen. You're listening to Jonesy's Jukebox on KLOS. You're listening to Jonesy's Jukebox on KLOS. That was Iggy Pop, Lust for Life. And before that, we had Jimi Hendrix, Easy Rider, and then we had IDLES, Colossus, from the album Joy, An Act of Resistance. Out now.
In all good record stores.
Yep.
Got
We-
that out of the way.
We just happen to have the IDLES in the studio. Joe Talbot and Mark Bowen.
Hello.
Hello.
Bowen, that's a Scottish name,
Is it Scottish? I thought it was Welsh.
is it?
Yeah.
I'm Welsh. I can confirm. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't have any Welsh in me, even though my name's
You
Jones.
lucky man.
I have 28% Irish, I found out.
Oh,
Last year I did that old test thing.
Ah, nice.
I don't know how accurate it is, but I was surprised. I thought I was just a limey. I didn't.
Mm.
But a lot of English have Irish in them.
Yeah.
Mm.
A lot. I have a bit of Spain somewhere down bottom of Spain, somewhere like 1%.
Do you like sleeping in the afternoons?
I love naps.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
I have to nap.
Yeah.
I have done all my life. I don't know if when I was a teenager, I don't know if I napped, but in the last 40 years, I love napping.
It's a beautiful thing, isn't it?
Oh man, I feel so good afterwards. If I don't nap, I'm a nightmare. If I
Really?
don't get that little kip, it could be 10 minutes, it could be an hour.
Mm.
But if I don't just get that out the way, then I'm a mess until I go a kip late at night. So you're Welsh?
I am, yeah. My mum's side's Welsh, and I was born in there. Born in Newport.
Yeah.
And my dad's, I think since the 1500s, my dad did some research into our family history, and my dad's side is like since the 1500s from Somerset. Very boring.
Yeah.
But he did it because my gran was adopted, and he wanted to find her parents before she died.
Yeah.
And he did some research. Took him about 6 months, but he found her sister and her brother. Found like, all this family she didn't know she had. And she it was beautiful to see because this was only the last 3 years of her life. But suddenly she had this little sister, and she was almost like a child again.
Yeah.
It was magic.
Yeah,
Stunning. And they look really similar like we were talking earlier off air. Like, there's just like characteristics and mannerisms that you just can't avoid. They're just there in the family. It's really cool. It's really cool.
And you're full Irish?
Full Irish, I think. Yeah. The Bowens were like one of the first families in Belfast, I think. So
Yeah.
There's a big Bowen contingent in West Belfast.
Yeah.
And then my mum's family are kind of Dutch. They look very Dutch.
Have you just made that up though?
No. There's stuffing in it. So there's DU in there.
You're making it up, mate.
No. They said it as well.
Who said it? Your mum?
My mum said she listened
His
to
mum
Dutch.
said that he was speaking at 6 months. I wouldn't believe her.
Yeah.
You
She-
weren't, brother.
Unless
I'm
he's
telling
special.
you.
You weren't there. I was there. I can't remember it, so I'm gonna have to take her word for it.
You're a real piece of work, Bowen.
Well,
Maybe he was a special kid.
He is a special kid, yeah.
yeah.
6 months. 4 languages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was doing cartwheels and all sorts.
So you're playing tonight. I don't know why we're telling you that if it's sold out.
Yeah, you can't come.
Yeah. Anyway, if you want to listen outside, they're playing at the Fonda. The old tour's sold out.
We're playing LA at the end of the year in October.
Oh, we could plug that,
yeah,
yeah.
let's plug that. The Wiltern we're playing.
Oh,
Yeah.
what is the headliners?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Is
we're
it,
doing that.
How are they playing that? So you're playing a small place now, and you're hoping you're going to be more popular by the end of the
Yeah.
and then play the Wilton.
It's it's the word of mouth of just how magical our shows are.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, tonight's show's got to be pretty special.
Yeah, don't mess up.
He will.
Yeah, but that's part
Part
of
of the magic.
of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
show. It is.
Nah, yeah. I guess we've had a slow build everywhere. Just kind of a lot of word of mouth from our shows. In fairness,
Yeah.
because it's good fun.
Well, there's definitely a buzz about you guys. For sure.
Try not to kill it with our arrogance, then.
Yeah. It's good to have arrogance.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to be soft.
But it's like, I know you won't like this because he was an Arsenal player, but like Thierry Henry was arrogant for a reason. Do you know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
But there are people who are arrogant and you just don't. You want to punch them in the face.
Yeah. If they got nothing to back it up. If there's no talent there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll put up with it if they're talented.
Because in the UK, people just love to knock you down, especially when you're arrogant. So it's you got to be careful.
Yeah.
But you know, it is fun. Keeps you on your toes.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're going to play your new single.
Mercedes Marxist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
What's it about?
It's about a period in my life.
Communist?
I don't want to scare anyone at home, so I'm just going to say I'm a budding socialist. Yeah,
What
but this song isn't about. It's about me having a go at myself or attacking myself. That period in my life where I was all mouth and no trousers. Really, I was just in a slum, taking lots of drugs, drinking, and not doing anything with my life. And I had a lot of stuff to do.
This is prior to you being in the band, you mean?
No. This was before I wrote Joy. Well, we wrote Joy as an Act of Resistance. Before I started writing those songs, I was just in a really bad place. My mum had died, and I was just in a pit.
Yeah.
So,
We'd recorded the first album, but we sat on that album for 2 years before it got released.
Yeah.
So we were in this like weird kind of purgatory where we made something that we completely believed in, but no one was picking it up. There wasn't any labels taking any interest in it. People were saying bands were dead, rock music was dead. Why would you be interested in this? And so it was. We were in this weird situation where we knew it was great and we knew it had potential, but no one else was picking up on it. So we were all at sea, like at that point. Yeah.
so it was self-released, and then we cracked on.
Yeah.
It felt good.
Yeah.
You got to hang in there.
Yeah.
You got to hang in there, man.
Always.
But that's where that kind of like you're talking about arrogance there. Like it's kind of like it's that self-assuredness that around that point after when we were all at sea there and we were going through that, there's still self-belief in it. So that reinforced itself into self-assuredness where we were like, right, we're going to release it ourselves because we believe in it. And so, yeah, I think that's where that came from. It was like,
you got like, yeah.
Well, let's play it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's do it.
Are you going to hate listening to it?
Nah, this is new.
Mr. Bowen's going to hate it.
Oh
Yeah,
really?
probably.
Oh right, yeah.
He don't like listening to
Doesn't-
himself, he
doesn't
said.
he? No.
We're here
He
with...
likes talking a lot and listening to his own voice, so I don't know why he can't listen to his music.
I sound
Hey?
better in my head.
Yeah,
I've
you
got this
do.
like William Mason kind of like voice in my head.
You're delusional. We're here with
Thank you,
Idols.
Steve.
Jonesy's Jukebox. KLOS. This is the new single, Mercedes Marxist. Did I say that right?
That's right, yeah.
That was the Idols. Beautiful. They're playing tonight at the bleeding, what's it called? The Fonda. We'll be back after the Duke, and we'll have a little bit more chat, and then we'll wrap it up with the band. Beautiful. You're listening to Jonesy's Jukebox on KLOS. That was Queens of the Stone Age. No One Knows. Before that was Fu Manchu, Written in Stone. Then we had Iggy Pop, Power and Freedom from the album Instinct. Beautiful. And we're here with Idols,
Hello.
Joe Talbot and Mark Bowen.
What's happening?
You've got a very calming voice. I keep forgetting. It's nice.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not your typical, hey,
Yeah.
75 in Los Angeles.
It's very aggressive, isn't it?
Well,
It's the advertising that
it's-
gets me. I don't
that's-
mind that, you know, I just wouldn't listen to DJs that
Yeah.
are a bit too happy all the time.
I
but
hear ya.
It's the advertising. You're like, I don't want to buy your stuff. I want to punch your stuff.
yeah.
I'm not a violent person, though.
It's all fanny.
Yes, it is.
So, what's your concept of what's going on in England? I don't really know what's going on with all the Brexit and the Bex Bissels and the Weetabix.
yeah,
That's what I call it.
yeah. It's
You
a
got-
confusing one. You know, Theresa May and the circus around it is a very confusing thing. Like, we all got excited on the left about Jeremy Corbyn and Bernie Sanders here, similar things, but Corbyn's kind of backed off, so that, like, there's no real certainty on the right or the left. I don't know what I'm angry at anymore. I'm just confused.
Yeah.
And the government are instigating more confusion by, like, they haven't agreed on anything. It just seems smoke and mirrors. Like, there's something going on that I don't trust.
There's an agenda going on
Absolutely.
Well,
with the confusion.
there's been a real error, and I get a sense that there's been something similar going on here, where the media and, like, social media has worked really well at, like, polarizing people.
Yeah.
So no one actually knows what they want, and then at that point they decided to have a referendum that would completely define, you know, such a definitive vote on something, cut people off from the EU or stay in the EU. And I think that because of that, no one actually knows what they want. People voted to leave the EU, but they didn't vote for what they actually wanted. Like, it's like people voted to say they didn't want to have steak for dinner.
Yeah.
But, like, do you want fish? Do you want a vegetarian
Yeah.
option? Do you like cheese? You know, it's going down that route. So it is literally all over the place. I really enjoyed. We were at home for a couple of months there, and I just like watching the news because like no one has a clue what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
The pound's in the toilet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good if you got dollars.
Yeah.
You could live like a king over there if you got some
Yeah,
dollars.
come on over. Buy our stuff.
I think a lot of people do go there because
Yeah.
it's cheap now. A lot of tourists. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just unraveling, and it's worrying to be a citizen in a place where, like, you know, you can still see the NHS being dismantled
Yeah.
and sold off.
That's
and-
for American people. That's the health.
That's the National Health Service, yeah, which
Yeah.
is, well, like, is a stunning thing, and it's changed my life, my mother's life, my stepdad's life, my father's life. We all got free healthcare. I had 11 operations from birth to the age of 8 for free. That meant I could walk. So, like, that's it. It's full stop. It's not what you think it is. It's a beautiful institution that allows poor people to survive. Full stop.
And are they stopping that?
Well, they're selling it off incrementally, piece by piece, slowly, under people's noses. So I'm telling you now, if you tried to take the NHS away from us, we would tear the walls down of the government and start a new one.
Yeah.
But what they're doing is doing it very slowly, trickling through. So it's
Yeah.
a different thing. It's neoliberalism, you know. It's like,
Yeah.
so at the moment, it's like, what is going on? Like, no one really knows. The government don't know. It's just a really baffling time to be British and European.
What did you think of Tony Blair?
Snide.
Was he a wrong one, right?
Yeah, he was a wrong one. That's
Yeah.
a beautiful explanation of Tony Blair. He was a wrong one. You know, he was the face of...
Young,
was a
he was
face-
young,
Yeah.
you know, change. But he was actually, I think he was more worse than a lot of the other ones.
I mean, you know, like George Bush and Tony Blair
That's it.
were holding hands,
yeah.
killing lots of innocent people for oil, and it's just that snide English smile on his face.
Do you think Noel Gallagher and the other one, Liam, regret having their smudge taken with them outside?
I think the Gallaghers don't regret anything. I
Yeah.
don't think they care. I think, like, they should, some of those haircuts, but I don't think they do. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't tell them to. I don't want to see it.
No, they won't know now.
Do you know what I mean? No, I'm not worried. I got Bowen and Dev behind me.
Yeah, he's a
Take 'em
dentist.
out. Yeah. No, yeah.
They'll drill him.
I think that whole thing, it was, but you know, my parents, a lot of people around, I wasn't old enough to vote at the time, but they got carried away with it. It was a new hope. It was a new Labour.
Yeah.
It was like trying to fight for the left, but as a compromise and move forward. There was this idea of moving forward, that like modern thinking, and it was all very exciting and fun. And you know, Tony Blair was this young, charismatic type, and then it just turns out he's a toe rag like the rest of them.
It's all bollocks. What?
Yeah,
How?
absolutely.
I mean, that's politicians, though, in a nutshell, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, who do you know who's never said he's going to do this and does something else?
I mean, Dennis Skinner, Tony Benn, and like Mary Black, who's a Scottish Labour MP. She
I think she's SNP.
SNP.
Yeah.
I thought she was Labour.
Oh no! Now you put your foot in
Oh,
it.
well, there you go.
Well, either way,
She's great.
she's they speak their mind and they fight their corner relentlessly. And they're being covered more in the news and stuff. So you're actually seeing more open, outward spoken voices.
Yeah.
I
don't think them kind of people will ever get into power, though.
No,
they're not in the game.
Because there's
not,
no barter in
Yeah.
there. You know, they're too dogmatic, so
Yeah.
they get pushed out as those angry social types.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Yeah.
But Corbyn and Bernie Sanders were like the most promising versions of what we were looking for. It's just Corbyn hasn't got any sort of bargaining power. He just doesn't seem to be getting anywhere with what he also wants to leave the EU. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm confused, man.
It's a
Can
very
you
confusing
bring us over
situation.
here? Can we stay here? Can we bring our families over and live in LA?
I
What's the
don't mind.
situation like here? Is it good? It seems rosy.
What?
It was sunny.
The-
I mean,
The political situation
Oh,
here is
I don't even-
probably...
I don't even get into it.
Nah.
I don't even bother because what's the difference?
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is, and you know, I've got to look at it from a selfish point of view. My life don't change. Whoever's in charge,
Yeah.
you know.
it see, in our country it would, things like the NHS going, like if that leaves, then I end up, you know, if I get cancer, I'll die. I
Yeah.
don't get fixed for free. That's
Yeah.
mental. To us, that's insane.
Yeah.
That's insanity.
Well, that ain't the same concept here.
No, it's not.
You pay. You have to
Yeah.
pay. You know.
But yeah, so I think there are things at stake all the time. If we don't fight certain corners, then we lose big time.
Yeah.
Things like taxes can change, and taxing can be a beautiful thing if it's put in the right
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, so I don't know. It's a weird time.
Well, we're gonna knock it on the head.
Yeah.
Did you have a good time?
I loved it.
Yeah, it was great.
I loved it. Thank you very much for having us.
You got it. They're playing tonight, even though you can't get in, at the Fonda. And you playing by yourself? You got some opening acts with you.
We're playing with Fontaine's DC from Dublin.
They've been going on the road with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole time. They're magic.
They good?
Yeah,
great.
great band.
Phenomenal band.
I'll have to check them out.
Yeah, do.
Yep. The entire West Coast tour is sold out, and we're gonna end with Danny. Oh, bleed now.
Nedelko.
Nedelko.
Who's he?
He's a mate of mine, Ukrainian,
Yeah.
British citizen now, and he's in a band called Heavy Lungs. Just check them out as well. They're really
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
they're great.
And this is about him.
It is, yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for coming by. We'll see you in a little bit. We'll be back for some more rock and roll.